We also have a bitter custody case in Utah to bring you this morning. The biological father suing to get his son back and $130 million in damages, claiming he was defrauded and his baby given up for adoption without his knowledge. ABC's Aditi Roy has the story.
My son doesn't deserve to go through this. I don't deserve to go through this. This has been very heart-wrenching for everybody involved.
Jake Strickland says his son was placed for adoption at birth without his knowledge or consent, and he's fighting for custody of the 3-year-old son he's never met. He's filed a $130 million federal lawsuit claiming the boy's mother, Whitney Pedersen Demke, lied to him.
She had my son without telling me and put him up for adoption the next day.
According to court documents, the unmarried pair broke up before the child was born, but Strickland says they remain friendly and still agreed to share custody.
I helped her with as much as I could. I gave her money whenever she needed it.
Strickland says they even picked a name together, Jack. But just one day after Jack's birth, Strickland says Pedersen put the baby up for adoption and didn't tell him until 1 week later.
The moment that I found out, I filed for paternity, which was already too late. I know I should have filed earlier, but I trusted her.
One legal barrier, he thought Pedersen was divorced, but she was actually still married to her estranged husband, who under Utah law was the presumed father and had the right to give away custody.
Under current Utah law, if you are a biological father and if you have not filed every paper that's required, then you can permanently lose your child.
Strickland says Pedersen confessed to him that she had been planning on putting him up for adoption from the beginning. ABC News reached out to Pedersen and co-defendant LDS Family Services, which facilitated the adoption, and has not heard back. Meanwhile, Strickland continues to send messages to his son.
Hi, Jackson. It's me, your dad.
Hoping someday he will deliver them in person. For Good Morning America, Aditi Roy, ABC News, Los Angeles.